All right, so look, here we go. I couldn't pause the last one. So, okay, this is the tank up and running so far, okay? So, yeah, it's gonna look like shit. Gonna look like shit. Give it about 24 hours. And we'll be back, and then I'll show you how crystal clear it is. You know, the Pirana, you can't see nothing in the tank right now. But, yeah, I did a real good clean. Like I said, it's over a month and a half, all right, since I've done the last, since, you know, it's been another week, so. I'll go over here real quick. Alright, so go over to the sink real quick. Alright, so this is the filter pad. I just put all new, you know, floss in there. So this is the filter pad I pulled out, okay? After a month and a half. Here's that side, here's this side, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to throw these in the wash machine, okay? Now, when I wash them, it's just going to be under hot water, hand wash in the wash machine. If you don't got that, literally just wash them by hand with hot water. Let them sit out and dry. Don't put them in the dryer, none of that craziness. Just wash them, you know what I mean? Hand wash them. Me, I'm going to throw mine in the wash machine. Just put it on hand wash, get it, you know, tumble, you know, all that crazy shit. And then what we're going to do is, I got the UV light also on, so let me go back over here real quick. All right, let me turn this light off real quick under here. So, okay, look, so we go up under here. See, the UV light's on now. I'm going to let that go for 24 hours. So, 7 o'clock tonight, I'll turn it off 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm going to let that go just, you know, because I did the chlorine and all that, you know, blah, blah, blah. But 24 hours from now, you know, I still got a lot more stuff to hook up under here. But anyways, like I said, you know, this is Sun filter, 4-stage, yeah, 4-stage filter. Really nice filter, dude. I ain't had no problems. Like I said, I'm running a 150-gallon aquarium off this one filter. I used to have 2 filters in here, 2 canister filters, and I, you know, DIY some canister filters, and then, you know, did a lot of crazy shit. But like I said, it's a learning curve, dude. It really is. Anytime you do anything, get some of that air out of there. But yeah, anytime you do anything with anything, you know, especially with this, dude, it just comes down to learning it, dude. That's it. You know, it's not a fucking nuclear device or any shit like that, dog. It's just a fish tank aquarium, you know what I mean? But you gotta remember, too, you know, it's like taking care of a dog, bro, you know? If your dog gets sick, what you gonna do? Just gonna let it die or something? There's some babies. They're my little buddies, so. But, you know, and then I did the LEDs up in here, and then what I did underneath is got UV lights for my plants. As you can see, I just keep them growing on the side. Look at them things, huh? They're growing really nice, you know what I mean? I just put them on the side. As for the spray bar, I built that all myself. All the way back. All this under here I did myself, you know what I mean? Built all this, you know, so. Like I said, it ain't hard, dude, you know. I did plumbing, you know. I got my master's in plumbing and all that. This ain't the best job that ever, you know what I mean? But it works good, you know. It was pretty much just a prototype to see how things would go. But honestly, it's going really good. So what I might do is just up it, you know what I mean? Like do bigger pipes and then drop down. You know what I mean? Have them 2 come down over here, and then, you know, have these 2 right here come down and have all, you know, break off and then come down into the filter. Now, I was thinking about doing another one of these Sun canister filters, dude. I ain't gonna lie. This is a really good filter, man. Bought this off of Walmart, or not Walmart, Amazon for like, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, bro, for it. I forgot the name of it. I'll try to put a link up to the name of it, but yeah, dude, I mean, I've had it, like I said, you know, like that last one I just did, you know, a month and a half, with no changing of nothing. Like what I have in here is I have lava rock at the bottom. I have the filtration, which is, you know, the cotton filtration, okay? Then I have lava rock. And I ain't gonna lie, dude, yeah, lava rock is a really good bio. It really is. You know, I like to think, you know, DIY King, he's been, you know, really helpful with a lot of things, dude. There are a lot of things, you know, when it comes to, you know, setting up this stuff. Little older, he's done things like me for a long time, dude. But, yeah, anything you can learn at any time is helpful in any part of your life, bro. So, you know, a lot of other people out there, you know, they do their things. What's the other guy? I can't think of his name, but I'll figure it out, too, and I'll let you all know. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there, you know. Like I said, this used to be This was a saltwater tank, and a freshwater tank, and a saltwater tank, and a fresh. Then it was a brackish tank, and then it was. I mean, I've done so much with this tank, dude. It was actually a lizard tank at one time, you know, for a Chinese water dragon. I mean, I made that a habitat. But like I said, man, it's all just what you want to do. But you gotta remember too, your fish come first, bro, because they obviously can't take care of themselves, you know, living in your house. It's not like they live out in the wild, you know. But let me, like I said, I'll come back in a little bit, and after everything clears up, and I'll give you a show. You know, I'm also going to change these out up here. These are just screens that you can't really see them. But yeah, those are just screens I used to use for my window. You know, I just had them because I had a lot of African cichlids and stuff like that. You know, an alligator gar I had at one time, and you know, things like to jump out of the tank. The piranhas, you know, not so much. They're you know, but they do come to the top, dude. But they are getting nice. You know, I still got to clean the outside of the glass, and you know, but they are definitely, dude. Like I said, you know, piranhas, you know, they're not active, blah blah blah. They hide a lot. Yes, that's true. But it comes down to everything else, bro. It comes down to what you do with your fish, how you do it with them. I mean, if you're real social with your fish, and they, you know, like I said, with this room right here, everybody's running in and out all day long. You know, people running in and out. Kids are always coming in and out of my house. My kids, their friends, their girlfriends' girlfriends. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of activity. You know, the fish, you know, they're not so much skittish as they were. They used to be really a lot more skittish, but you know, like I said, hand feeding, getting your hands in the tank, you know what I mean, letting your fish know that you're not there to harm them, blah blah blah, so on and so on. So what I'm gonna do is go drink some more liquor, and then wait till my tank clears up, and then I'll be back to give another video out. All right, keep watching, and thanks.